How did that end up on my screen? Sorry about that, y'all. Get that off my screen. Let's get it back right. Let's get it going. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Let me know you in here so we can get started. What up, James? What's going on? Cheers. Mmm. Mmm. What is up, everybody? Y'all know we got some stuff to talk about in here tonight. Jump in here. Who got in here? James, Chad. Chad is in the building. That's all I need. I just need a couple people to let me know you're in here. Lauren, good evening. We got a little bit of a late start, but good evening. Good evening. Derek, what is good? What's good? Oh, so everybody's in here. What's going on? FG Young. Okay, so now we're in here. Everybody's in here. Ray Dex. Well, how should I say that? I just say Ray on that one. What's good though? What's good? We got to talk about this. We got to talk about what's going on in here. Dwayne, welcome, Dwayne. Hold on, let me make sure I link up everybody. Dwayne, what's going on? Yvette, what's going on? Jamiko, you got your boys a good W today. What's goody? What's goody, beef? Joe 1502, what it do? Yo, Chang. Jocelyn, cheers, absolutely cheers. Saturday night, you're watching Imani Bates on TV right now. Where Imani Bates gonna be next year? So, since your University of Louisville did not have a game, how many of y'all sat around and watched the Kentucky-Florida game? Listen, first, Jamiko, I need your opinion on the Kentucky game today. Go ahead and throw it out there. Go ahead and shout it out. What did you think today? What did you think about the squad? Lauren didn't watch it. MTR edits, what's the story, Maybin? Yeah, like I said, we're gonna get through the first little bit of sports talk, then we'll get to the story. Let me see. From Bardstown, JJ Trainer. Shout out JJ Trainer. Chang, is that what you think? You think they're starting to jail? Dwayne, no. Mark. Oh man, listen. I watched the game. Jamiko, you know that I can step out. I can do my fair share of hating. And when I'm in the mood to be honest about it, I can be honest about it too. Listen, I'm watching that game and I'm looking at Florida and I'm like, are y'all really playing one-on-one and full court pressing and trying to deny out against Kentucky? And listen, man, listen. I gotta be honest, man. Like, I'm in the mood to be honest. It's cocktail hour. Oh, I'm trying to be fair, man. Florida was terrible. Listen, not only was Florida terrible, as I'm watching UK win, I'm starting to feel like I may have a national championship or Final Four caliber team in my Louisville Cardinals. I was looking at Florida, Kentucky, and I was watching guys jump to pass. I was watching guys like go for steals, hanging their teammates out to dry on Florida. I was just watching them gamble, and just UK did shoot well. They did shoot the ball well. But I'm telling you, man, I was watching that game and I was just like, God, Florida sucks. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to do that. And I watched dudes still. Listen, let me. Okay, I'll tell you this. Look, listen. You might reclass to play Michigan State next year. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was just thinking that watching it. Listen to this, y'all. I'll even go here with it. I'll go here with it. Let me bring something up because I got a couple funny things I got to show y'all. But let's open this up right here. Yeah, like listen. This is me watching the game. This is the story of the game right here. Hold on. Look at this. 29 for 52. He shot 55%, almost 56% from the field. Florida shot 37. You notice how you were talking about unselfish and stuff like that? That had nothing to do with defense, right? So you didn't do it on defense, and Florida was 37%. They were 9 for 20 from the three-point line. You were 6 of 13. Look, 46% versus 45%. 12 for 13. Florida was 7 for 13. Free throw percentage, 92% versus 53%. But see, like when you go to the other stats, the rebounds, 31 to 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? I mean, Kentucky didn't need offensive rebounds, like assists, 18 to 10. That's your unselfish part. That was a good part. So the assist and the steal. Look, like 10 steals. Like 10 steals. I mean, is that UK, just dominating a good team with 10 steals? Like what good team turns it over like 10 steals? Blocks 7 to 4. Total turnovers 14 to 16. Fouls 14 to 12. That ain't hating, right? I mean, yeah, Dwayne. I mean, it is what it is on that one. I mean, listen, but I'll say this: you don't have to. Listen, I'll never apologize for beating in conference game. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from the outside looking in on that one. I wasn't impressed. But here's the problem. Here's where it got funny. I'm gonna tell y'all where the day really got funny for me. Let them keep winning makes us look good. Yeah, Jocelyn. Listen, when I'm scared of UK getting good, I don't like to see it win anything. But I see it, and I'm just like, that's the same team. But they just hit a couple shots, and Florida looks like trash. But I do want y'all to see this, because this is something that happened today that I think is important for y'all to notice. Okay, let me get to it. Okay, start your game off with this right here. Dick Vitale, think about this. Yes, Keon Brooks in all capitals, y'all. Very valuable in his first game. 4 for 5, 8 points, and 4 assists. We kick off Jalen Withers for having the 8 points and 4 assists, plus a leader. Will give a team a big lift. Y'all, listen. This is a guy who's not even doing the game, tweeting out his undying loyalty for the UK team. Like, who does that? Who does that in the middle of a game? Like, that's just ridiculous. That is really ridiculous. Like, I mean, like, what kind of cheerleading is that? So you get that, y'all. And then check this out. I got one more even funnier for you. I'm gonna bring it up right here. 5. Hold on, let me open this up. Now that's Dick Vitale out here cheering during the game cheering. And then this one. I want y'all to read who that's from. ESPN PR at ESPN PR. David Scott. Look, he's tweeting this out. This team is mature right before our very eyes. At Kevin O'Connor says, of BBN's Cats, similar to what Connor's Bills did over the year. Cats up 12 on ESPN. Enjoy the playoffs, Kev. This is ESPN PR putting that right on that. That's coming from the big dog. Listen, yeah, Dickie B loves his Wildcats. He's present-day Cal fan club, 100%. Like, that is just funny, man. What else is going on? Hold on, let's see if we got anything. Okay, I got one. Okay, so while all that's going on, we got a little something going on too, I think. Okay, while y'all going through all that, Louisville signee Bobby Pettiford Jr. with 28 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Evening shot looks much more consistent, and he's still got that flashy explosiveness. That's my new baby coming in next year. Just doing his thing, y'all. Don't mind us. We just building the machine and keeping the machine on track. So don't pay us no attention. That's going on. This annual ritual has fattened up against. Oh, good. Yeah, good point. They try to get the right. Totally unbiased, Jocelyn. Joseph says, Joseph Bean. They trying to get him to. Oh yeah, they're trying to control the narratives. They're trying to push out everything possible. Oh. Speaking of narratives, hold on. This is the annual SEC opponents. You're right. Right. And then they're going to artificially blow up the SEC. Jamaica, I think he knows I'm right on this one too. Remember we were number 1 last year? And, right. Remember we were number 1 and Dickie B couldn't stop talking about us? No, I do not remember that. Let me throw in one more thing while we're just going through some stories for the day. Some stories of the day. This is interesting. So, the dude responsible for all the Louisville FBI stuff, supposedly, Christian Dawkins, key figure in FBI investigation to grassroots basketball, has co-founded an agency, Parlay Sports and Entertainment, which has already negotiated $145 million in NBA contracts. Do y'all realize that this dude is back in basketball, and we still trying to explain that we ain't had nothing to do with this dude like that? Oh my God, what is the world coming to? But it's all unbiased, right? It's all Louisville's fault. They're trying to get a high seed. Funny. Okay, hold on. So did we get anything in? Did I miss anything, y'all? Because like I said, I mean, it wasn't too much to talk about. I watched the game and I just thought Florida looked terrible. And I always judge by how worried I am about Kentucky making a run or something. Maybe they can make a run if they, just shoot like that. Looking forward to seeing. Hold on, let me get that. Let me get these in. When commentators get a chance to love hate on Louisville. I don't think they just hate on Louisville as much as they just try to big up Kentucky. Like I said, this is, you got to just remember, this is coming from ESPN PR. Like, that's an official account. Just making sure to get it out there. And like I say, between that guy and Dick Vitale, you got like 80% of the Amani stunk it up. See, and Jamaica, it's good when you do get to watch the whole you watch the whole game instead of just watching mixtapes and stuff. You get a good feel for how the player really looks. Yeah, but on the mixtapes is you're just looking at his athleticism. Yeah, Dwayne, I'm looking forward to Bobby Pettiford getting here too, for sure. Dawkins probably getting Dugan. All that stuff's going good. Oh, hi Alicia. I'm sure because they were losing the criteria. Oh yeah, I would listen. It wouldn't surprise me if they expanded it and all kind of stuff. Mm, mm, mm. What's good, William? Okay, since y'all are in here, we're all in here. It's not wait a minute. It's not much football we gotta talk about. I'll be watching Lamar versus the Titans in the morning, or I say the morning, 1:00. Y'all get my point. Okay. So I guess we covered all the fun stuff or all the sports stuff. I don't know. I don't know what volume number we're on now. Go Ravens! Right. I'm on the Lamar thing. I hope his teammates step it up. Just try to get this win for him on principle. Even if he don't play great, I do just want them to win the game. But no, because even if they win, look, even if they win, they're gonna pick apart his stats. I gotta start. I gotta stop paying attention to the criticism on Lamar Jackson. Even it's gonna be ridiculous. Yes, sir. Hope Lamar gets W 100%. I know. Lauren, I know it makes me sick too. It makes me sick to my stomach when I watch it. Because it's just people that just are dying to be right. You know what I'm saying? And they're putting hurdles in front of him that shouldn't be there. Like it's just an unfair amount of hurdles that they don't put on other people. And it just sucks. Okay, so Saturday night stories. Sonoris Perry is still on the practice squad. Man, it's trying to right, Alicia. I agree with this one. They can't get him out the league. They cannot get him out the league. Okay, y'all. Saturday night stories. I didn't tell a story on Friday night. I don't know which volume this is. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'll try to put them all in the playlist as often as possible. Young man at Louisville, such a great kid. I know. Mark, we were very, very lucky. We were very, very lucky to have our quarterbacks from Redmond to Brahms to LaFleur to the Teddys to Lamar's. I've been very, very fortunate to see great quarterbacks come through Louisville. Since I've been affiliated with Louisville, so I never take that for granted. Number two, oh yeah, they play tomorrow. That is right. What time is that game, Walter? Yeah, make sure. I'll leave this one up here. Yeah, what time is the ladies' game tomorrow? Because they got to get back in form. They got to get right back in form. David Ragone, I know, man. I know. Ragone is right up there with him. Yeah, so we've been really lucky. 12 o'clock noon. So okay, that'll be perfect timing. I'll probably be cooking around that time. I went and got some breakfast foods from the grocery store. I'm gonna try to eat a couple of meals instead of just one big meal. I'm gonna try to be able to snack a little more. Okay, Mark. Yeah, we're on it. Okay. No more, y'all. Listen, no more sports commentary for a couple seconds because I gotta tell this story. A couple of people came back to the show today just to hear the story that I didn't tell yesterday. So The story is the title of today's story, Midnights with Marques Maybin Stories, volume. We'll just call it, if you're cooking. We cover number. Mimosas. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome to have a whole. I gotta get back to hosting parties, Jocelyn. You are inspiring me. I gotta get back to hosting because I've been doing the hermit thing a little too much. I fell off my game a little bit. So the stories, we'll call it volume 28. We'll call it volume 28. I may skip one. It doesn't matter. Okay. This goes in the college stories version, right? And this is called, the title of this story is called, it's called Campus Anarchy. and that's not the title. I may think of the title during the story. I want y'all to tell me a title once you hear the story. It's not a very long story, but it was okay. Secretary says it's 27. Okay. Yeah. Listen, everybody who the consistent people in the night rooms are going to be the first to get invited. So this happened one night. One night on the University of Louisville campus. And I believe it was my senior year. Okay, so my senior year on the University of Louisville campus. But okay, I didn't live on campus by then, right? So a lot of times, it may have been going into my senior year or something. I'm not sure. Who's cooking the steaks? look, like Steve Rubbish says, you season, I cook. I can't do Packers conversation, Derek. I gotta tell the story. Okay. It's early in the year, my senior year. So we come on campus to get with the dudes that live on campus, the basketball players who live on campus, right? There's a party going on at the SAC. Now I don't know if the party's at the I don't know if it's in the Red Barn or is it somewhere in the main part of the SAC, right? I don't remember in particular, right? But I remember it was fun. It was crazy. Okay, we kind of got with a few people. Like I said, I don't know if we was all meeting up. And okay, what's the parking lot where they ticket you crazy? Okay, what's the parking lot right by the Red Barn? It's like I don't know if it's the Miller parking lot or I don't know what you call that parking lot right there, but the real big one. So we in the big main parking lot, kind of meeting up or whatever. Like I say, I don't remember what the gathering was for, but I know. Okay, here's the thing. When I'm a senior, the younger dudes would like for me to come to the party with them or something because it's kind of like by now I'm kind of getting, I'm getting some good attention. So even when I talked about like my boy Rashad Brooks, if y'all remember that name, yeah, like Miller Hall, yeah, it's like Miller Hall, yeah, like that parking lot. So you get with the younger guys, the up and coming ball players, and you kind of doing the team bonding thing, and when you get us together, there's a lot more women around. Just I don't really know how to say it, but us all getting together, there's a lot more women. So there's a lot more attention, all that good stuff, right? So one night, and he's gonna be so mad at me telling this. But listen, y'all can ask you're gonna have to ask Hodge Turner about this too one day. So we're on campus. And Ellis Miles, this is what he does. I mean, And listen, people were spread out. People were kind of like linking up. It didn't seem like a lot was going on that night, but I remember it was dark. Ellis Miles is walking over or something, and I'm looking at the bridge. Everybody knows the big ramp that goes to the sack. So Ellis Miles is walking, and he says something to a girl, right? And I could tell the girl was either with a dude or was with two dudes or something, right? And I kind of saw it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, Ellis is wilding out, you know, but I didn't think much of it. No, you listen, you got to do names when you talk about teammates half the time. So Ellis says something to a girl or something, and the girl's with two dudes, and one of the dudes took offense to it, right? But I don't think the dude, like, he might have said something to Ellis, but the dude kept walking, right? And Ellis was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, keep walking. Like, Ellis wanted to smoke. Like, Ellis knows I'm telling the truth. He did not have to do that. He was just, I mean, Ellis was here. He was making a name for himself. You know what I'm saying? He was refreshment. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. So Ellis is like, he's like making a name for himself. So he kind of ain't, you know, he ain't backing down off of nothing. But he didn't have to do what he did that time. He was just being kind of thirsty or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not even thirsty, just kind of clowning. But he wasn't backing down after clowning. So Ellis is kind of coming over, you know, to that little Miller parking lot, and we're right at the, you know, at the front corner. And Hodge is here. Hodge got this truck, y'all. Hodge had one of those. Hodge had a money green Isuzu Rodeo, I think. You know what I'm saying? So what happened is, you know, Ellis is kind of coming over. Like I said, we all kind of starting to link up or whatever. I look over at that ramp, y'all, and listen. I'm trying to explain this because, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to look at the camera, but all I can see is the Louisville ramp, right? And I'm looking at that ramp, and it's dark, and I kind of got, I mean, it's lit up, but all I see is dudes start running over this way. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, you can see people coming from underneath the bridge. You can see people like coming. They're not even waiting to get all the way to the end of the ramp. They're jumping over the rails of the ramp. And I'm kind of like, you know, I'm kind of like looking. It's all football players. They are all on their way, and they are crunk as woo. I was looking, and I was like, oh, because like I said, it was a party somewhere, and somebody just went and just told the football squad it's on, right? And I'm like, whoa, and I'm just watching this whole wave of football players coming, and I'm like, whoa, like, hold on, y'all, like, what's going on? But I gotta admit, though, in hindsight, okay, when I talk about a football team, right? You know how I admit you gotta have some wild dudes with that kind of wild mentality to have a good football team. I'm sorry, it's uncomfortable sometimes to talk about, but all these football players just came out of the party, and it was still like it was like early years, so it was still kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's out there. Look, by now the parking lot is packed. Music is playing. I'm like, oh my God, it's about 7 of us. And y'all know how the campus is. Like, you can't wait to stomp out some basketball players, you know what I'm saying? It has to be when he fights with football, let him out for spring. Hold on. These two are funny. So listen. So they like it. I don't even know how many it is. It just seemed like it went from a calm, kind of cool night where people just kind of walking around to now parking lot is swole, and like I said, listen, again, once the dust settled, right? Once the dust settled, I was like, my football team is crunk as hell. You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah. Michael Joe signed all over that. Yeah, so okay, so what happened is they kind of start coming around. Okay, and you gotta keep in mind, you cool with some of the football players, but when they got the football team mentality going, you can't really like draw the lines on how cool are we right now, and you like making sure you don't get snuck and it's just like pandemonium, right? And then Ellis gets kind of into a little, like a little dust up where he's keeping them off them, but you know how you can like listen. You watch hyenas, right? And you watch hyenas start going after a lion on the Nature Channel, right? But here's the thing. Ellis Miles, if he got his hands on one of them or one at a time, you know what I'm saying? If it would have been a one-on-one, I'd have took Ellis over anybody out there. But the way they was kind of like walking and kind of like biting, they was trying to get close. They was trying to get close to him. But again, Ellis is huge. And he was huge as a freshman. So nobody wanted to really take that first bite at Ellis, right? Because he was going to get hold of somebody. But then we kind of we was all against Hodges' car, all around Hodges' car, right? And I'm like, we got to get out of here, y'all. Like this is only going to get ugly, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the crowd is swelling. And like I said, it was just so much testosterone and adrenaline. Man, somebody probably went to their car and cranked up the music. Like, yeah, D'Amico, yeah, like he wasn't scared, but he knew we was really, really outnumbered, and you could feel the energy in that parking lot. We gonna get mashed out here, right? So, like I think I got my car right here. Hodge got his car, and like I said, the little dust up. So we kind of like in between cars, and like I said, when the crowd starts surrounding, like you know how it is. You looking for exit routes. You looking, do I got to get in my car and smash out? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like you're calculating all possible scenarios. Part of me was like, nah, like if like you see the dude that was mad in the first place, like, nah, go head up with him, because like we all still supposed to be, student athletes. We all still supposed to be kind of cool and everything. But yeah, like I said, the battling over women and stuff, it just, the numbers is too limited for everybody to be cool on campus. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so there was a lot of surrounding, and like I said, there was a couple little dust ups with Ellis, right? Yeah. Like we, but D'Amico, even us though, the energy was so live that I couldn't even get nobody to calm down. So I'm like, Ellis, get in the car, get in the truck. But here's the problem. Okay, if anybody knows what big fights look like, you got to jump in the car, but you can't let somebody be close enough to grab you when you're trying to jump in the car. Because if they grab you while you're trying to jump in the car and the doors stay open, you're going to get mashed in between these cars. So you got to like wait for the perfect time to jump in the car, right? So Ellis, like I said, nobody, like I said, it was a couple little dust ups, but no big deal. So Ellis kind of gets that little clear opening where they kind of like grab it. He jumps in the car, right? So a couple of football dudes kind of like start climbing. They start climbing around, and like we got this little. now that I think about it, hold on. Now that I think about it, you know what we look like? We look like the security at the White House. I mean, at the Capitol building. That's not funny, but we was getting overwhelmed, right? And then they started like going up to the car, and then they started beating on, like kind of hitting on the windows and hitting on Hodge's car. And Hodge went full like, hey, just like Hodge was like, hey, y'all don't touch my car. You know what I'm saying? Like Hodge went full grown, like, and again, Hodge is big too. But they was, I think that was like right where the line was like, okay, we want this dude, but we ain't gonna break this dude's car to get to him. So yeah, so Ellis was in there all safe, and we was kind of able to get, open everything up and get in the cars and shoot out. Like I said, I don't know, I don't know if we were headed to another party or the plan was to go somewhere else, but hold on, couldn't do that now. NCAA violation. I know it would have been all on Instagram, and it would have been. But yeah, y'all gotta ask Ellis about this on the low. Don't ask him on social media. Don't get on the walls or nothing. But he's in the city, all that good stuff. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I had to clear my throat real good. Yeah, but yeah, Ellis, listen, that night, y'all, I just knew we were going to get stomped into oblivion. I was so proud of the football players, how live they were, though. And listen, and you know how it is, the shirts come off like, listen, you don't realize that scene of how swollen they are. Like, the basketball players are kind of like long muscled and tall, you know what I'm saying? But just the football players that was around, most of them was kind of shorter, but they were so stocky, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh my God. Well, okay, looks like they will never ever, hold on. You're right. Oh yeah, no, I got a good clear out. Hold on, you have to remember. Listen, I don't know. I wouldn't accuse nobody of taking steroids or anything, but I remember like the dudes that I felt like it was cool with, boy, when they turned on that crunk mode, they were like I said, it looked like the way they came running down from that ramp, like they could, I don't know, whatever dude went in there and was like, hey, we got beef. We got beef. Like I said, it looked like you know what? It looked like a movie. It looked like a movie how fast they came running out that building and running like I don't know if they had a dog whistle call or something. Yeah, listen, right, Jocelyn, a bunch of 5'9" to 6'1" look, Aiden's coming out. Mm, mm. But like I said, Ellis was not scared at all. He was not scared at all, but the numbers wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? It was just like he wasn't gonna get a fair. Listen, I would have took Ellis. Put it this way, and this is not me. This is not me. This is not me. Making something up. I would have let. Okay, those first two dudes that was either with that girl or whatever. Those first two dudes, I'd have took Ellis over both of them. And those were the two, like I said, those were the two that kind of started. But here's the thing. I would have even let the dudes like go at Ellis, you know what I'm saying? And I would have, I would have took Ellis. Like he can I knew that he could hold his own just on his movement. Like he could read the room. But when the third dude comes around and then you surround it, like your whole parking area is surrounded, it's like, ain't no way we're gonna get no kind of fair shot. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. And Ellis definitely Ellis does, and Ellis is new and he's big. And like I said, it was like hyena attitude out there. So yeah, that was one of the funniest ones. But the reason I even told that story on purpose is because I wanted y'all to know Ellis came on the campus ready to go. You know, could get some. Yeah, Dwayne. Hold on, let me see this real quick. The numbers are never going to be right. Basketball team, right? Look, there's 125 of them, and like you got to think about it too. There's the walk-ons. There's the walk-ons. There's the I want to walk on. There's probably some dudes that then exhausted their eligibility. It's like I said. I think it was like it might have been just starting to get a little cool. So we talking about crisp, crisp air, crisp evening air, probably hot or unseasonably warm. Like I said, it was just one of those party nights. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, with the walk, Chain. That's what I was talking about. With the walk-ons, it was just so many. And that night, let's just say it was 40 of them. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we got a couple dudes that don't party on our team, so we couldn't have been more than 8. But I was so glad that Ellis got in that truck because I don't think Ellis even wanted to, but it was like, I don't want to go down like this tonight. Like, oh my God. Oh, listen. Right, delete. No, I bet they loved it. No, you can't tell the kids the story. You can't tell Ellis. Look, Ellis is married, and cute, beautiful wife, and beautiful kids, and all that good stuff. I know he don't want to bring this up, but he was like I said. I don't know what he said because he was far away when he said it, but I could tell he was saying something crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he was just challenging the dudes or he probably didn't even see what the girl looked like or something. He just probably just out there talking and just he just didn't get, like I said, when them dudes came out running down that ramp and running over to that parking lot, I was just like, oh my God. I was like, look, like, oh, and they was running like, they looked desperate. They was running over there like they was desperate for action. They wasn't even jogging like what's up? They was running like we was already a fight going on or something. On the fall, I was a kept just celebrating years. This was a regular occurrence. Yeah, like I said, I don't really remember the details of the time, but like I said, I know it was evening, and I know the temperature wasn't cold enough for anybody to really have on, because like I said, all I saw was shirts off. And everybody running down the ramp. But yeah, we ended up getting Ellis into the car. And I do remember the look of relief on his face when he finally got in the car. But again, he was in no way scared, you know what I'm saying, to actually fight. And I was mad at him for putting us in the position. Because like I said, you got boys and, your friends is on the football team. And you spend a lot of time trying to, like, make sure everybody cool. Like, it takes years to make sure, y'all stay cool with each other. Because, again, you arguing over, and, you girls going back and forth between football and basketball, and they, talking. And like I said, there's limited resources everywhere. It's, the guy student athlete to the girls on campus ratios is just kind of bad. So, yeah, so everybody's like hyper territorial over everything. Wait a minute, Jane. They was beating up the Cowboys once or twice a year. see, that's just hating, man. That ain't no good at all. But yeah. So yeah. Like I said, if you run into emails on the low, I'll make sure I leave this one up on YouTube so Ellis look. So y'all don't be trying to exaggerate, talk about Ellis got beat up or nothing, because I'm gonna make Ellis go back and watch the video and listen to me tell the story. And right, Chang, right? So yeah, so Ellis can retort the bread. He might be able to fill in some of the blanks or something. But yeah, right. Yeah, limited resources. Listen, just the competition for women on campus is that add testosterone to every environment. Especially when you get a big 6'8" freshman coming in from Compton. Right. So yeah. So that story, can y'all help me with the title? So y'all heard the story. You had to ask Hodge, ask somebody about it on the low. What is the title? Compton City G's. Ice Spring semester, I don't know how many times. Me and football players in the room. Right. That right there. Trying to wait each other out to see which way the girls is going. Yeah, just that's just that is exactly that, the campus politics. Trying to wait each other out. Let me see. Miles, wow. What we gotta come up with some kind of name just so I can put the stamp on this one, y'all. Alice Miles. Ellis Island. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll think of it. Yeah, y'all. Ellis Miles. Just maybe my creativity ain't where it needs to be this evening. It was an interesting day to say the least. But yeah, that was funny. Jamaica, I ain't hating on the Kentucky too hard, but you gotta admit, right? Look, I want a mixture between Ellis bailing out or Ellis what you got us into. Actually, I want to call it the Green Miles because we got Ellis into that green truck to get us out of there. The life and times of young man. Ellis, get in the car. That's all I remember. Get in the car. Let's go. Yeah, I said Ellis on the island. Ride over Ellis. Yeah, I just I like the green miles. Yeah, because listen, he was a freshman on campus. We had to get him in the green truck, the Green Miles. Right? Yeah, Ellis rides to the bill. Ellis riding for the bill. Oh, I do like all these titles though. Yeah, Compton City Miles. Long way from Compton. But nobody got beat up. It was all good. We got out of there. Everybody was back to normal the next day. 100, right? 100 versus miles. Oh, yeah, I'll read all these. I'll enjoy reading all the comment section, y'all. Okay, that's gonna do it. We did make it. We went 51 minutes. I guess we didn't go really heavy into sports stuff, but I wanted to make sure I pass along that story. Like I said, everybody get a good laugh out of it now, because yeah, it was so long ago. I don't even know if he halfway would remember it. I mean, I'm sure he would, but I really remembered it. You know what I'm saying? Because all I can remember is how many football players ran over there out of that building. I don't know if they came from the dorms or they came from the building or they came from both, but they was coming and they was in that parking lot deep. You're right. Ellis has left the building. Ellis has left the building. Walter, you almost hit the nail on the head. I see you put Elvis in the building, but yeah, Ellis has left the building. Like, yeah, get in that car, boy. Hodge wasn't gonna let them break his car, though. He was not gonna let them break his car. But yeah, I was mad at Ellis for not even getting in the car instantly. But I get him. He had to size it up. And I act like the car is like the safe zone, but it was kind of like, you ain't gonna tear up my car. Like, yeah, we'll like, if they would have messed up, if they would have started banging on his car too much or something, it would have been just like a full fight and people going to jail and all that good stuff. And yeah, that was probably where the right straight Compton Ellis Miles story. Oh, that was funny, man. I kind of choked up even thinking about it, man. Do I have any other quick ones on tap? Let me think. If I have any other quick stories on tap, if y'all got any extra questions to spark something, you can fire them out. If not, it's all good. You know, like I said, we always try to provide a good little bit of entertainment for your Saturday nights, because y'all, there's no telling what everybody's doing. You're probably doing the same thing I'm doing. Just having an evening cocktail, probably scrolling. I'd like to think it's better than scrolling sometimes, just to have somebody to go back and forth with. Hold on. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna think about Dick Vitale out here trying to promo Kentucky the whole time, and David Scott is still director of PR at ESPN, trying to make sure he promo Cal. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. The spelling bee is, oh, that was too long. The spelling bee would take too long. That may be more of a radio friendly version story. Let me see. Yeah, y'all can check my background. I'm a spelling beast. My spelling bee game was awesome. I don't know. Maybe I'll log back in and do a bonus hour or something. But just so you know, again, if I won't post on regular social media platforms, you should get to the YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/MadeForTheVille. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. I do appreciate any donations to support the channel. Like I said, it makes me more consistent. It makes me want to be here to make sure y'all get a good show in the evenings or something. And, you know, we can talk about all that good stuff. It's all original content in the evenings. We might Might do a game watch for the ladies game tomorrow at 12. So I would encourage y'all just to check in and see if we're just going game watch. As long as y'all not mad at me because my Fire Stick and cable service is a little slower than everybody else's. But I may do that. We'll see about that. Good luck to your NFL teams tomorrow, whoever you may cheer for. I do appreciate the donations. Totally. Enjoy your evenings. Stay safe. Stay safe. I will get with you tomorrow, either tomorrow morning or tomorrow